Out of the spotlight, Meg slapped by reality as Kate twice as popular than her in the US over the latest poll. Prince Harry's wife Meghan Markle has reportedly made a big plan to win Americans and beat Prince William's Kate Middleton in popularity ahead of the Princess of Wales's visit to Boston next month. However, when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stepped down as senior members of the royal family, they lost a lot of supporters here in the UK. But then they moved to Los Angeles, began living more openly, and gained a ton of new fans in America. Or did they? The narrative has always been that Meghan is America's Duchess, and that while the Brits might not offer much sympathy for the way she's been mistreated by her in-laws, she's got more than enough defenders on this side of the pond. But according to the results of a new poll published this week by UK tabloid The Sun, Meghan isn't quite as popular in the US as we'd previously been led to believe. The outlet reports that 68.2% of Americans chose Kate Middleton as their favourite royal, and a scant 31% voted for Meghan. As expected, the Sun's piece contained ample gushing praise from royal experts. Kate has become an even bigger superstar without setting foot here, said Christopher Andersen. She embodies everything Americans expect in a princess destined to become queen: beauty, grace, regal bearing, and the ability to connect, the commentator continued. Whatever royal scandal is making headlines, the Duchess of Cambridge sails above it all. The latest round of praise comes as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge prepare for their first visit to the US since 2014. Speaking to people in LA, there's a sense that Tinseltown is starting to see through Meghan's truth. People are realising that British people didn't hate her because she wasn't white, or because she had a career, or any of the other reasons suggested by the Sussex's PR team. There was no big anti-Meghan conspiracy that kicked into gear as soon as she stepped on British soil. The public there simply saw through her act. Harry said, "Just 2 days ago Orlando Bloom sent me a message, because he's down the road," adding that the pair keep in touch. But an LA source claimed that despite what they want you to think, Orlando Bloom and Harry are nowhere near being close friends. Unsurprisingly, the wedge between the pair is down to Meghan, who, a source reports, is still angry about Katy Perry's interview, where the singer said that Meghan would have been well served by another wedding dress fitting. The source then added that the men are trying to stay out of it, and although they're being cordial and kind to one another, they're certainly not going to the local bar together for a pint. It can't help that Perry added in the interview that Kate won the wedding dress sweepstakes. The Sussex's flop can't be traced back to a single event. It's the sum of a series of mistakes fueled by a failure to understand royalty and celebrity. When the actress moved to a palace, she brought with her a showbiz appetite for drama. Windsor Castle and Buckingham Palace briefly hosted something akin to a Real Housewives spin-off. The starlet and a team dreamed up personality clashes and confected plotlines and fed them to the London newspapers. But the day-to-day job of a modern royal is gloriously glamour-free. Now the Sussexes are discovering that the reverse is true. You can't simply take a prince to Hollywood and expect him to become a star. Their fame stems from both royalty and celebrity, but they're not the same thing. Hollywood isn't blind to their intentions. Gossip extraordinaire Perez Hilton told me that he never believed the Sussexes stepped aside because they wanted more privacy. It was more of a desire to call their own shots, but no one seems to have told them that what they wanted, to be the Clooneys or the Obamas, wasn't something that could merely be bought.